And the Philly special went down in football history with Nick Foles catching the pass from Trey Burton in the end zone. What a game that was.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
58, right there. Danny.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. Got some room at the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
81.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early. You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Kill. Hey, Zoo.
58's Mike. Watch the run. They're running it. 58's Mike. 58's Mike. So we got
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he finds Howard complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Wentz eluding the pressure right. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's had great protection back there to throw, really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced. It also means the trainer doesn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jordan Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Check 9, check 9. 2.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Ready, ready. 8, read.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Get it.
First down, here's White. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Hey, wahoo! Screen!
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. Lucky.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. X3. 218, chop. I'll be smooth.
Wide. Get wide. Switch. Check.
5. Hard. Let go.
They'll look to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with White. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready.
You.
Go.
Watch 57.
Look at me. Go.
You got time right there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Derek Barnett able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll look to throw here. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
All day, every day, any day. Kill.
Go.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jamie Collins, formerly of the Browns, in on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You track.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Give me that ball. 46 down, man. 5-4. Set. Hey, Alpha. Wentz
now on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Hey, high 7.
58, boys, 58.
5'9", 5'9".
I'm coming.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz flush to his right. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, a 22. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, fellas.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And some room to maneuver. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll set up a throw. And able to find Dorsett. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Get set.
57's Mike. Mike 52.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets it to James Wayne. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
We go. Take you, Gator. Hey, Delta. Hey. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Go on. Rock it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. And we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Man. Check out route. Greystone travel. Hey, exit. They go.
They'll drop to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Hey, Zoo. I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, alert 3.
On the ball. Ready?
Looking to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
2nd and 5. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Wentz now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, wahoo! 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Check. Sunday.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Smith. 54. Lefty. Okay, double up. Watch 5-7.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
8-3.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 46-yard line.
He's coming.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
It's a gain of 10.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Running the toss here to White. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Malik Jackson with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And the 13-year man puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes. So they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
Hey, rip on 2, on here. Go, go.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Check pass.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. Hey, Tusa. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 6'6". Pull it high. Hey, high 7. Check 3. Slam, slam, slam. Pilot, 64. Weak.
2nd and 3. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Bravo. Coaching, Phil. Check 24. Watch 24. Watch twins. Watch twins. 80 weapon.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Topper. All day, dog.
On 2nd down now. It's White. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They run with Howard, and this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Howard. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, stand. No. Switch.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Hey, Haywood.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Defense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.